Hey, what's up, YouTube? In this video, I'm going to be talking about why should you get into the hobby. There's a lot of reasons why you should get into the hobby, and there's some reasons maybe you shouldn't get into the hobby. And we're going to talk about all of those today on today's video. So, thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for 50 subscribers, and I will see you all in the video. So, the first reason why you should get into the hobby is because it's an amazing hobby. Model railroading actually is not a dying hobby. Sorry for all the noise upstairs. Model railroading is actually a growing population in size because of, I believe what I heard was because of COVID and all that, people wanted something to do. And so that some people turned to model railroading. And, model railroading is really cool because you don't have to have, a big layout or anything. I wouldn't consider mine a big layout, but it's larger. It's a large layout. It's not a huge layout like some of the basement empires, but it's a large layout. I'll call it a large layout. You don't have to have a large layout or a basement empire like some people do. You could seriously just have it run under the Christmas tree. Or you could set up a table, and the table is where you have your model railroading run, and you could just take it down at the end of the day. And then when you're done, you just take it down, and then you put it back up the next day, or whenever you want to play with it again. I guess you can consider it playing with it, because it is pretty fun to, call it playing with your model railroading. Another reason is you don't have to follow really anything. Like, seriously, this is an HO building on an N-scale layout. You make up your own rules. Like, I'm going to add steam to my layout eventually. You don't have to go under pressure to do anything like era and all that. You could seriously do whatever you want. You could buy whatever you want. You could do whatever you want. And you don't have to have a huge area. There's Z-scale, too. There's different types of layouts so that you can have the space for your layout. And so, here comes the bad part about model railroading. I'll be doing not tutorial, a review on it later. But I have an S-scale locomotive that goes around my Christmas tree during the winter. It's expensive. The hobby is very expensive, and there are ways to cut back on expense. But yeah, you could buy stuff on eBay to cut back on expense. You don't have to buy stuff with DCC. You could have DC. You can create structures from anything. You can do anything you want with your model railroad, and it's yours. So, if people tell you, why'd you do that? Just say it's your model railroad. So, that's kind of the topic for today. That's kind of what I wanted to go through. You don't have to buy stuff luxurious like this. I didn't start off with stuff luxurious like this and all these cars. I started off with, that's my first caboose that I've weathered. My first box car is up there. My first tank car. This was one of my first cars. This was my first piece of rolling stock with this and that in a train set with a locomotive that no longer lives with us because I might have ruined it because I was a young child. Sorry about that. I started out with 3 cars, a locomotive, and a loop of track. And then I got an expansion kit and all this, and then my layout turned into what it is today. So, space also isn't a thing that you should worry about either, because there's small scales. I've seen layouts in cars. I've seen layouts in instrument cases. I've seen layouts in briefcases. This layout used to be under my bed. This section all the way up to here used to be under my bed. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. That's why you should get into the hobby. It's also a great hobby. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. And thank you all so much for 50 subscribers. This means really a lot to me. This has been a dream since I was a little kid. I know I repeat that a lot, but it really has been a dream since I was a little kid to become a YouTuber, especially with model railroading. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, see you in the next video.